Oh, Grimstroke is great here. Double life drain, double chain frost. Oh, ink swell and ember spirit. That's the dream.
Then you're running Pugna 3.
What's wrong with that?
Not
So,
much.
so you can buy your 4 stuff earlier to run away from that rattle trap. That's his name.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Disrupt to pick up. That's a nice little problem for the Ember Spirit, if you can get the right timing. A lot of lane harass, too.
Gives them like catch. They have a lot of initiation with like a lot of catch. Void Spirit, Clock, Disruptor. They have all these heroes that can run at you. I think these are heroes that are very good against Pugna. Pugna is very weak in the initial game where you don't have any escape items. So if you're against any heroes that can gap close and catch you early, you're very vulnerable.
With the running you style heroes too, do you actually get Clockwork to play the 3 or to play that harassing 4? Like the double battery assault rundown Clockworks we've been seeing a lot more of.
I think I'm kind of torn between either I want to do Snapfire Call or Clockwork Call this game. I think Disruptor should be a position 5. So I feel like overall looking at the draft, I want Snapfire to be rich, so Snapfire can buy the pipe because they need pipe against Pugna Lich. Clockwork is not going to farm the pipe in time. So I rather the Clockwork be a position 4. Because if he's position 4 or position 3, his only job this game is to hook the Pugna and give him a time of his life. That's his only job in this game. So the Snapfire should be the one farming all the team items.
Okay. So we'll say for now then Clockwork is the 4.
I mean, that's what I think. I don't know what they think. That's what I felt.
I get it. Like Snapfire's farm rate's a lot faster than Clockwork's. Centaur pickup from Boom to wrap up their 3 position. So no Grimstroke, sorry.
Strong lane. So I guess Centaur is like a utility hero, and he's kind of like a hero that is general, you know. He gives you a stun, he gives you a team fight, and you can't really say, oh, it's a bad Centaur game generally, you know. Like Centaur just works. He's just useful.
Yeah, unless Timber's like having a fantastic time, and there's no like Winter Wyvern being picked up against him either, so he's fine to stand in the front lines. And they banned Phantom Lancer, the harder clearance position.
PL is good against Clockwork, Disruptor, and Snapfire. But I think AM is also quite good. I think Anti-Mage is quite strong here for Boom. Because he has 4 good heroes that can create a lot of space for him.
Does that make your game pretty slow, though? I suppose like Geek fam aren't pushing you. Like their tower damage is pretty negligible.
It's just like a clear win condition, because I don't really see a clear win condition right now for Boom. They need a win condition hero. It's either they pick a carry that can carry the game, or they pick...
Alchemist is available.
I don't really like Elk here so much. I mean, but definitely fits the bill.
Slark is the ban.
Slark is the ban. So it means... I mean, I guess maybe it's just for the lane. So Centaur has a better game.
Yeah, Slark plays really well against like these heavily tanky, I'll stand and deliver kind of
I mean, there's still Monkey King to own the Centaur in the lane.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
Like, I feel like maybe they feel like Pugna can deal with Monkey King, but Pugna cannot deal with Slark.
They get Templar Assassin for their mid laner.
Win condition. So they're actually moving in a different direction this time. They're moving the win condition to Mikoto, and Dream Cell is playing the win condition. The supporting core here. I kind of feel like I like them more when Dream Cell is playing the win condition here. I know they play both ways, but I feel like they're more comfortable the other way around. But let's see what they can do this game. It definitely is a pretty solid draft overall. Like their draft has a team fight. They have a catch from Ember Spirit. They have tower damage from Pugna and Centaur and Templar Assassin. Yeah. So overall, it's a well-balanced draft. Good lanes as well.
A lot better than game 1. And Geek Fam's going to wrap their lineup with a Huskar.
Who is going to lane against the Huskar?
Who's coming mid?
No one. Oh, wait. No one is in VP. Never mind.
You're not a dad yet. You can't make those jokes, WinteR.
I tried to keep you awake, you know. I know you're tired. At least give me some commendation for my effort, you know. Encourage me.
You are amazing, WinteR. You are a tribute to Southeast Asia and what every gamer should be who comes out of Malaysia. They should be a WinteR. dedicated to its craft, playing Dota for over 15 years.
15 years?
Yeah. I say Dota. That covers both the original as well as Dota 2.
I started playing Dota 1 when I was 18, so it's not 15 years.
And how old are you now, WinteR?
31 soon.
Okay. Okay.
I guess
Have I actually?
To-
Mm,
I guess Tobi is not very good with math. It's okay.
I'm trying to think like if I've done Dota for longer than you.
I'm
But
sure
that
you
no.
have.
No. Well, my first Dota cast was in 2005, 2006.
SMM? No? Was it SMM?
No, WCG. WCG, Singapore Nationals and the Asian Championships. I cast with a guy called Kel and a slightly larger guy whose name I can't remember right now. Yeah. Yeah. Long time ago. I can't remember who actually run that because like they had Jelly TV and Rapture Gaming, I think, were the two groups who did anything. I don't know if that means anything to anyone who's tuning in right now. Well, it was a long time ago. Yeah, so yeah, I've been doing Dota for 15 years. Casting for oh god. I've been casting for like I started casting in 2003, 2004. All right, yeah, now I feel old. Anyway,
Age is just a number according to Dandy.
no, age is just a number if you have these wonderful Asian genes that make you never look a day older than 21.
Why I feel the salt. I feel
I'm very jealous, but also at the same time, I know my partner just never looks older. Like, for as long as I've known her, she just doesn't age a day. All right, so let's see how the lanes work. Let's see who gets to go up against Husker. Centaur's coming to build up retaliate stacks against the tier 1 tower. He might regret that. I like how he leaves the observer ward behind as well. It's like, all right, you want to come and take some hits? What is it? Dropping wards on each other. It's like, yep, you got one, I got one. That's a three gauntlet Husker running the mid.
Do you remember back in the day what hero does this build in Dota 1? 3 gauntlets at level 1. There's only one hero in the game that does this.
3 gauntlets level 1?
Life Stealer.
It was a life stealer?
You buy 4 gauntlets. It's called Nyx. And he's a strength hero with high agility gain. You have 3 passive and a BKB ultimate. You don't remember?
No, dude. No, I don't. Memory's the first thing to go after the age of 30. No, I don't remember that. I remember
that's not true. That's not true.
It totally is, man. It totally is. Maybe you have a delay. But it's coming for you, man. It's coming for you. It was the gauntlets were the items that you would buy and leave inside your fountain so you could sell them for the same price so you could like hide your money.
Oh, you buy recipes, I think. I remember
It was recipes.
Yeah, you bought recipes.
It was like a bracer recipe or something.
Whatever, because recipes sold for 100. What 90% or 100? Like it's very close to full, so you don't really lose much.
Yeah, because I remember like that was what people would do if they had to hide inside their base.
Dude, don't even remind me. You have like 10,000 couriers, because all the couriers can TP and they all make your tower invulnerable. People do that kind of shit back then.
We had to limit the amount of scythes that were available in the game. So you'd only have a certain amount of sheep sticks, a certain amount of orchids, or actually, what was the old name for it? Like it was Gwinsu, right?
Gwinsu Scythe of Vice.
Yeah, the Gwinsu Scythe of Vice. What was the name for the orchid? We had a different name for an orchid, right? I don't think it was always the orchid.
We didn't have orchid in Dota 1. What the heck?
Didn't we? I thought we had like a silence item. Was it only ever scythe?
Orchid of Malevolence? I don't know.
What was
I
that?
remember.
There was Daedalus
Oh no,
was Barizia.
Buriza di
Yeah.
Kayon. I don't know how you read it.
Yeah, I don't know how you read it either. I was just like, it's Barizia. I'm saying this wrong. I think I called it Brazia for a while, and I'm like, well, that's
What?
definitely not right.
That's another thing.
That's a
What?
very different thing. Yeah. Wait, so when did Orca get introduced to Dota?
Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is the okay. I'm trying to check. Dota 1. Let's see the okay.
I,
Change lock. So it was created in 6.49. So definitely not in Dota 1.
okay. Interesting.
I thought I was going crazy when you mentioned that. Do we actually have that item? Because I remember the 3 inbar items in Dota 1.
What was it?
Blink Dagger, Mask of Madness, Black King Bar. This is the only 3 items you need to have in the game.
Uh-huh.
Because Black King Bar give you damage and armor when you pop it and HP. Because it's the same with the Warcraft Avatar or Mountain King.
Do you know what the most Ember items were actually in Warcraft 3 Dota? It was Shiva's Guard and Assault Cuirass combined together because nobody could see your hero or see anything during a team fight when you would activate the Shiva's Guard.
Huh?
You remember like
Really?
these crazy ass particle auras that you'd have, and you couldn't see anything when a fight would begin. Because he had like that big ring. It looked like something from like Full Metal Alchemist with like the circles.
I mean, you know about the Sand King thing, the Sand King bug. When you pick it, Sand King on what Dire, your Sandstorm will actually affect yourself.
No.
You remember that bug?
I didn't remember that bug.
You could only pick Sand King on one side. I think it was Radiant.
Uh-huh.
Oh no,
Well,
Sentinel. The Sentinel, not the Radiant.
yes,
Sorry.
the Sentinel and the Scourge. Sentinel and Scourge. Oh, God. Come on, brain. Don't forget that. Oh. That's,
So what is this? The Lich is going bot. Top is Pugna and Ember. Top Lich and.
So they're actually gonna put TA against the Husker.
I mean, it's actually fine this matchup. You need to just jungle, and after what at level 3, you can just go jungle. The initial first few levels are okay, but the
Wait,
Lich is actually going to
are we
help
running
him.
full mid? I'm sorry. Are we back in the days of Score now? You remember those CM AM mid lanes that were run as duels?
Oh no, CK Ancient Apparition, dual lane mid.
Oh,
Cold Feet, stun, pull.
it does
Die.
mean that Cuckoo can get the crap beaten out of him up on the top lane. Level up Searing Chains, hold him in position. Actually went Nether Ward level 1 from Hide, which is a bit odd, as opposed to Blast.
Oh, so it is actually a offlane Snapfire.
Yeah, it is.
So I don't think the Clockwork should go mid because he cannot do anything. I think the Huskar just needs the levels and he should be able to be okay. I don't think they need to help him at all. They should just focus on winning the other 2 side lanes.
Clockwork's here to kill couriers. He's got it. Bye, Hide. He's got the Sentry Ward. Battery is still attack time. Hide.
Okay.
He can pass through that area.
Pull the wave. He needs to pull this cam. Pull this cam over. Oh, he went a bit late. He would have got it if he went earlier.
He tried to
he tried to right click first. Oh, but wait, what?
Now Clockwork. Kescute gonna make the most of this. Meanwhile, Centaur dies on the bottom lane to disrupt Thunderstrike and Kinetic Field, working with Void Spirit. I suppose it is a good setup for the Kinetic Field, having the Ether Remnant.
It's a 2.6 second disable. So it's a pretty good level 1 spell. Smell.
This is high professional commentary coming to you right now.
It's a tongue twister. Sorry.
I wonder if Ether Remnant and the Ether Lens are actually like somehow connected in lore as well.
Ether Shock. Ether Shock.
An Ether Shock? Oh yeah. There's a lot of Ether. Where does the Ether all come from? Makoto is not having a fun time.
No, it all comes from the Void Spirit. It comes from the Void Spirit, right?
Cuckoo being quite heavily dove on the top lane. Teva's just trying to get rid of the ward. He'll be able to do so. In fact, actually, no, he doesn't. Hyde denies it. Didn't even get a victory out of that. But Makoto is getting, like, about to get bodied totally in mid. It's already at 11-10-9-3 CS board. But Huskar? Makoto? Ooh, okay. You got enough life.
Relax, Tobi. He's fine. He's fine.
Everything's fine. It's only game. Top lane, however, Dreamer Cell came in range of a tier 1 tower and took so many hits that he could not get away. That is definitely not fine. That is coursed. FBZ's trying to run away. He has to go around that ether remnant and could not get up in time.
Guess what's happening?
Something.
Tobi.
What's happening?
They're losing all 3 lanes again.
It does feel that way. TA's gone jungle. Clockwork has the golden combination of the 2-1, the 2 points in battery and 1 point power cog. He's got to trap somebody in there with him and he'll kill him.
Wait, what? The Ember he doesn't have TP. He died when he's TPing. Oh my god, that's even worse. He's smoking out to the lane. This is what you call the smoke of shame from your walk of shame just now.
No, smoke of shame is great. That's like that's having a ciggy on the walk of shame.
Oh no. Alright, we might be in for another quick one.
It could be. Unless Boom can get a grip somehow. But a 19-16 Huskar. And he's going to get a double damage rune just for good measure. Sure. Anyone that comes to this mid lane instead. Clockwork's looking for a wraparound in the mid.
Is this even like a wraparound? He's walking in vision. He's like, hi.
Hey, cute. Look behind you, bro. Where's the simpler assassin? Oh, TA's back at Fountain. And now she's going to TP out. Yep, yeah, there's Clockwork revealing himself.
I need to get the runes now, so I'm just casually walking around.
Oh, the sentry ward gets dropped. You get instantly dewatered by the other sentry ward.
What is actually happening?
It was in range of the obs too, but he was too far away, so he wouldn't have even seen the obs after dropping the sentry. That's just a sentry and leave. This is a 5-minute bounty rune. Whitemon's got the one on bottom.
They won all 3 lanes and they get all bounty runes.
Oh god. Wait, Disruptor, what are you doing here? Oh, he's gonna work.
No, Lich, what are you doing here? Not Disruptor.
Yeah, question goes the opposite way tonight. Ancients, not gonna happen. But now that they come in deep, Observer on Observer ward, but it means Makoto cannot take these Ancients without being contested easily. Meanwhile, Huskar is now 29-23.
I mean, what can they do? They cannot actually do anything. They actually cannot do anything at all right now.
You can't. There's not enough jungle to go to, for all 3 lanes.
I mean, it's just Dota, right? There's 3 lanes. You lose all 3 lanes, it means game over.
And the sentry ward they dropped. But that sentry
1 lane. Sorry.
The sentry ward that Dire dropped is out of range of the Radiant Orbs by like a hair.
Wait, what? Really? That looks like it's in the circle.
On mine is outside.
Huh?
And also they have a Dire Obs right next to the Radiant Obs, and they had a hero walk next to it, and they didn't deny it. So I leave the choice up to you to decide if that ward is visible or not.
But isn't it like the circle on the wall? Like if the circle is in the line,
you gotta look at the bottom of it, and some of the icons are a little bigger. Oh, Zephyr's gonna be a real dick. Battery assault, lock him in. There's no refraction charges until now, but Makoto, even if he does, he's gonna lose a couple of them. In fact, yeah, all defensive charges are now gone. His battery assault lasts forever.
If a support is running at the TA, the mid laner, at 6 minutes like this...
and Clockwork Illusions are coming for TA. Oh, it goes from bad to worse, and yep, now. Okay.
Right. The Ember has to get level 6 and he has to move. Like, this is the only way they play. He's gonna get level 6 after this wave. There's 2 waves, and he has to move. He's the comeback hero, the comeback kid.
Let's see how effective this shall be. The net worth is definitely not in their favor. Templar Assassin just can't catch a break. And Pugna, pulling waves, is having to run away from a Clockwork.
What, is he pulling away for the TA to farm?
He's pulling away for a TA to farm. This is how you get the money. Oh no. Oh, we had one of the range troops denied. Whitemon's going to be careful. He doesn't have a lot of life. He's playing the Fog of War. Observer Sentry being planted down. Clockwork's moving over. Battery Assault needs to cog him up. Disruptor will go down. So TA gets some money, but movement has come in from Raven. So low on life. The 1 charges will keep him alive underneath that Nether Ward. Lich is hoping for a Frost Blast or something, so he'll put the shields up. And he doesn't have enough damage to kill a Clockwork, and TA is just interested in farm. Complete treads. Have something on this board. Because that's a 46-30. Like, last hit denying Husker.
What's the record like on denies, right? Was it like Dandy, right, in one game? Like, he denied the most creeps in a lane.
I thought it was Black. I thought
Really?
Black did it because like he played like an anti-mage in like a 70-minute game where he spent like 40 minutes just denying on the safe lane, keeping the wave in check. Kezcute as well as FBZ, Raven as well as White one just working perfectly together. Glimpse him back, and now battery assault time. Oh, Stampede! Glimpse was already used, so he's looking for a way to die, getting caught inside of the cogs. I think he's just looking for a way to run away because there's no glimpse available. But Disruptor trying to kill off the Nether Ward. Zephyr will come in, finish the job, so now you can actually cast abilities without getting burnt.
He's faster. He's faster.
Is it range for double edge? Range for double edge, the wall! Oh, he stopped for half a second to put the wall down. I think he knew. He knew.
Centaur had a little bit more move speed than him. Space for the Husker, not like he needs more space. He's gonna get the tower.
He's got 1600 HP, and he hasn't even got the armlet yet.
The power of braces.
Hey, nice observer ward. I can see on my own side of the map now and just what's happening to me in mid lane. At least TA's had some time in the jungle, completed up treads. But Huskar's coming to say hi. And TA's looking to get the hell out. Farm mid lane.
Okay, the Ember should rotate now. He's gonna go back to base, but they're gonna lose. I think they're gonna lose both their outposts. He's way too low to fight.
FBZ is trying to take the bottom tier 1 as much as he can give.
Yeah,
but now you can't run away.
Double outpost for Radiant. What about the bounty ruins? Oh boy, nothing is going well for Dire.
Okay. FBZ is like, I don't want to run because I'm just gonna get glimpsed back in again. Like, but if I don't run, I can't contest the bounty ruins. Zephyr's got the battery assault right on top of the Lich. Now Raven will jump in, looking for a quick kill. Lich is going to be it. It will be at the cost of the Clockwork, but
Here comes
now
the Ember.
It's time to try and fight. Ember is here, but that's a level 9.5 Husker. He doesn't.
You run away from that.
Yeah, he doesn't have the Helm of Iron Wall, but they want the tier 1 tower on bottom. The jump comes in. Raven looking to initiate on the Dreamer cell. The stun forward, actually keeping Centaur under control, meaning that Stampede's not going to hit him just yet. Now it's time for the Spittles. They all fly out. He's looking for one extra hit onto Dreamer cell. Already caught out Pugner. But you definitely knew they wanted to kill off the Amber, but there's your rotation you asked for.
I call that the Rain of Fire. I don't call that a Spittle.
I don't know why I started calling it the Spittles. I have no idea in the world. I think it's like all the colors of the Spittle rainbow.
They steal the TS Ancient stack.
Yeah.
Oh, that hurts.
And get all your drops you want. Keen Optics, Ocean Hearts. Huskar's like, well, I'm fire and water. I do both together. And now Centaur goes towards the top lane. It's like, well, the bottom tier 1 tower has been taken. Ember Spirit, that's the defensive spirit back at the tier 1, so he's away. Don't know if we can say the same about Hyde. He's taunting, moving into the tree lines. Like, Nether Ward can't TP. Wait, no, they are going to find him,
what?
right? Yeah, they find him. They find him.
Oh, I didn't realize you actually don't have vision on that. I thought you actually have vision when you go into the tree line. So right now, state of the game is still the same for Dire. They have to try to use the rotation from the Ember to get them back into the game. Preferably if they can kill the Husker right now. The Husker is so cocky. Like, he's alone on the high ground here.
Never alone.
Never.
There's so much support that's just moving from the bottom. They're saving the haste rune that's to be bottled up by the Void Spirit. 3-man smoke up. Rune gets taken underneath the TA trap, so they probably should have been flagged. And once TA got, like, TA is still trying to work on a Desolator. There's not enough mana for Stampedes. They can't actually just trigger this to get away. And TA pull back into the Remnant. Cannot escape. Perfectly locked down. Get rid of the Nether Ward and push the lane.
Armlet is here. So this Huskar just got his power up. So is that Roche? I mean, I think they can just do. They literally can do whatever they want. There's nothing Dire can do.
Yep. Mech on Snapfire. I suppose Clockwork just has like so much life anyway.
Oh, FBC is dead.
Yeah, that Centaur can't run away from Raven and Zephyr. Oh, okay, the hook shot for him. One more attack will do it. He'll die to the Thunder Strike. Okay, I don't know if Glimpse was really necessary there either, but Roshan, look towards it. Huskar's really low. The TA trap pops in. He's done. He still picks up the Aegis, the Immortal. Now Makoto wants to, he doesn't want to battle against the Huskar, but Hai can drain out the lives. At least they break the Aegis to the Immortal. That's probably the best case scenario that Boom could have asked for.
Yep,
But
losing Hai here doesn't matter. Casualty of war, Tobi.
Yeah. Yeah, it still doesn't stop the bleed, but it stops Huskar from having that license to dive.
That is actually very important. It's gonna buy them some time. But FBZ, he's just TP'd down. He's in a bad spot. He's in a dead lane now. So he's gonna die.
Stampede though. There's no hook shot for
3
3, 2, 1. Line it up. White ball and got him. And a cog push back. Glimpse back into the cogs again. Oh, missing on the cookies, but don't worry. They get a lot more where that came from. But Ember Spirit's getting some time to farm up. He's building into a Spirit Vessel. And you're really seeing Boom having a plan. Like, Spirit Vessel, alright, that's one step. Getting the pipe done. Next step, Desolator. Damage for a Templar Assassination. She's going Blink Dagger now. Like, they're looking for solutions to a lot of their problems.
If you're buying Blink first, it means you need to fight right now. The game is not going good for you. Generally, you don't want to buy Blink first. But Bounty Runes, Cascade is gonna die here, probably. Just playing the dead lane, trying to get his level 6, and distracting the enemy from taking the Bounty Runes. So that's gonna give his team 2 Bounty Runes. That's great. And Dream also is just cutting creeps right now. Or is he trying to steal Bounty Runes? He's trying to check. Oh no! Oh no!
That's not what Dreamer Cell needed to have happen.
That was very well played by Disruptor. He reacted instantly. I don't think the Ember expected that. That's very well played by Whitemon.
Oh,
Outplay.
you just can't catch a break.
Yeah, I mean he can catch a break after this game is over. He can rest all he wants.
Yo. How long until the next tournament? You got some time, man. Geek fan, 15-3, 15 minutes in, 7k lead, and still rising. And who do you want? Like, Ember's showing on bottom. You've got Disruptor. There's no Static Storm available just yet. But start with the Thunderstrike. Hagner's waiting in the tree lines. They're going to drop a level 1 Nether Ward. But they're so far down now, they're actually out of range of the Nether Ward. So an easy Remnant taunt over on Dreamer Cell. He's got a Spirit to get all the way back behind the tier 1 tower. But Huskar and Snapfire are taking the entire jungle. Hey, Nether Shawl. Careful with the items.
Stampede?
Yeah, it's top lane. Clockwork.
Oh, it's 3 against 1 and he killed 1 hero.
Yeah. And he's building his own hood now. On the Clockwork.
I mean, the T is close to Deso. I think with the Deso, they have a chance to kill the Huskar. They will have enough damage.
By the time she's got the Desolator, Huskar's gonna have a Halberd.
I mean, Ember's gonna have a Vessel. I mean, I think at least they have ways, you know. Like before this, I can't really see how they're gonna kill the Huskar. Now I see that 10% chance. Maybe they can kill the Huskar.
10%'s good.
Yeah,
hey,
the Huskar has no save, so you can kill
the win
him.
probability is at 14% for Boom, so that's not bad.
Yeah, still within. You can still see that ray of light at the tunnel, you know. There's still hope.
It's like Huskar will drop off. Is that the hope, that Huskar will drop off?
I mean, human error is also another thing. He might mess up, get cocky, die. Like one death is all it takes, you know, with this kind of snowball lineup.
As long as TA is the one that can earn big, then I can believe in that. I feel it's so hard to do any level of damage, both into the Huskar or just actually out themselves once Huskar gets on top of them. And there's the Blink Dagger for a Centaur. He's going to TP to the bottom lane. That's a lot of defensive spirits from Dreamer Cell. One's about to time out, that's why. But the top lane is being pushed in by TA, and it really feels like Geek fam are being denied the fights they want to have.
I feel like they are trying too much to run. Look at what they're doing. They're trying to run around and wrap around. I feel like they can just force the high ground, you know? I think it's better. And right now, if Boom is smart, they're going to lose only the support. The TA is going to TP out right now. He has to TP. If he doesn't TP, he's dead. He's dead.
Glimpse. He's dead. Try and hide, but the sentry ward's already planted down, and the clumsy net holds him in position. Huskar will jump in.
I feel like they could have just abused their timings more. Like just go force the high ground. They don't have to chase them all around because they're way too strong right now on defense.
Wagner, that's a nice juking under the cover of the Stampede. Dodges Cookie, dodges the jump from Raven, but there's 2 heroes down without buyback available.
I mean, in the end, they still got
spending the money now.
They still got 2 big pickoffs here, so that's gonna give them even more room to push the towers. They're still trying to hunt heroes. So if you look at the wards of Boom, they have actually pretty good vision considering the circumstances they're in right now. This is gonna allow them to split push. A lot of good vision.
See the circle's being drawn up right now by Cuckoo. Control this area.
Yeah, but I think that they're so strong that they don't need to do that. They can just go up the high ground, stand on the high ground, hit the tower. They don't want to fight. Boom does not want to fight. They want to split up. And if you're chasing them, you're playing the cat and mouse game. That's what Boom wants.
Raven really also, like, he just dissimulated and then jumped back, not forward for a farm, but like, I think they're trying to play slightly defensive. Hide, really caught out.
Outpost. Dire's trying to sneak the outpost at bot. Radiant has to come and stop this.
Radiant's already got the one on top, so at least it'll be a 1-1. They can't stop bottom now.
1-1 is no good, Tobi. They are 7k ahead. They need a 2-0.
Balancing all things, including outpost. Centaur might be in a world of hurt. He's got Blink Dagger available, but they're also on top of the Remnant. But a glimpse back. The Observer Wall is set up for all of this, so Centaur will run trapped in the net, trapped inside the storm. Okay, this is quite a heavy commitment of abilities. But I guess he is down.
Space for TA. That's the bright side of things.
And Huskar can get both the bounty runes on top. Yeah, it feels like they're just waiting for the next Roshan. Like, he might be up in 45 seconds. That's the earliest spawn time possible. Snapfire, trouble in mid. Has mech though, so really not trouble in mid. Ember Spirit and Pogna do little to that Snapfire. 2.1k HP. Plus 250 health with a level 10, and then the
strength hero.
The cookie. And a glimpse. The wall. And they've got a silence, and they've got a control. They've got the Remnant down. Ember Spirit's still got the defensive spirit, but the cookie stun is still not enough for the cog push. Dreamer Cell has a sleight of fist, and then Spirit away, but they're looking for the Sprittles with the rip. They're actually able to hold him in position thanks to the net. But TA, now her turn to try and go ham. Stampede is out. Chain Frost as well. Bouncing up the creep wave, bouncing back down into the heroes. Raven will fall. Zephyr getting clipped by the last bit of the bounce, but now it's time for Carl to go ham. Ghost of the Decrepify, but he burns so much faster as well. Huskar's not done. He'll keep the push going and tries to return it. And now they got the TA, but a great blink away. Refraction's already up. No damage in, so blink off cooldown.
It's 2 for 2, Tobi. That's great for
look at the Roche time.
This is not great for Boom. This is not great.
3 seconds till he's up. Cuckoo checks too early though.
Can they get a trap on time to check this out? That would be pretty important. Go put the trap.
They do. They see. Huskar's coming for his own look. Yeah, there it is. Roshan's
up. This is the time for Boom to turn the game around. They have to contest this. They have to go.
Alright, Makoto. This needs to go into your hands as well.
Why is the Ember not going? Okay, he's TPing. This is so important.
Smoke up, wrap around the side.
Steal the Aegis.
Looking for it. Here's your Ember jump forward with a TA jump as well.
Oh, he's almost dead.
Carl, very low in life, but now they're stunned. The back is out. The Aegis immortal. It is
he got the Aegis.
So it is into the hands of the Ember Spirit, but Huskar's still going ham. A triple kill already for Carl, and they got the extra control on the Ember Spirit. This quick slide of fist to spirit away, but that won't save him. He's burning anyway to the spears.
Alright, that's some armlet toggling there by the Husker. They almost got him.
Fun.
Almost got him. They almost got him.
I can't believe the AoE stun too is saying, well, this is down, this is great, but
I mean, I don't blame them for trying. They had to hold their ground there in the road. Yeah, they have to do something. They can't just give the Roche away. I mean, at least they tried.
And now you got a cheese Husker. He managed to grab that. Remember, it was second Roshan 23 minutes in.
Because they took the Aegis, there's still a chance for Boom. I think less than 10%, but there's still a chance.
What is the 5%? 5% of the win probability. So we'll add an extra 5% for SEA human error.
Why are you so biased to SEA? What's wrong with you?
Hey, it makes for some very entertaining games at around the 30-minute mark, where it's like, man, this one team is totally wait. Hasn't totally won.
Why are you saying
well out of
position? It happens to the other regions. It happens to other regions too.
It does happen to other regions as well. The Southeast Asia does it with such style. Oh, another haste as well. He's gonna get glimpsed back, but then instantly done by Snap by his scatter shot.
Right. We do it with style. That's your argument. We feed with style. That's what you're saying.
Southeast Asia was always like that. It always was like that. Here, welcome to the top team in the world. They've lost out in the first 2 rounds. They're out. Crap. But now we have a team from Vietnam coming forward. Stars Boba taking the tournament.
Oh, you remember that name?
I remember the tournament when they got into the grand final and played up against, was it Zenith then? I think it might be Zenith. Anyway, jump in. Ember Spirit caught out inside the storm as well. There's no retreating from this. The Chain Frost, however, guys, time to split. It's a hell of a lot of damage, but Husker just doesn't care. Remember, he's got the cheese. He wants to dive. His ulti's back off cooldown. And they go back to objective-based gaming. Centaur. Yeah, one lane of ranks and they'll get a little bit more. Yeah, I remember more about SEA Dota than most people. Just because I moved to Europe to get a job as a full-time caster doesn't mean I don't remember Southeast Asian Dota.
I mean, do you remember the Mid-Nature's Prophet that go first item Dagon?
Hang on, who was it that did that? Oh, hello. That was a baited TP. I guess cute. Yep, that wasn't the kill you're looking for. Crepify unable to protect his teammates.
Chemo, Execration.
Oh, Chemo. And that's a name I've heard in a while. Great hook shot forward from Zephyr. Catching out the Templar Assassin. Makoto just wanted to get the hell out of here. He wanted to go back and help out his teammates. He has a TP. He can do it now. But FBZ is already dead. No buyback available for the Centaur. And Geek fam, they've kind of said like this is our territory. While Templar Assassin's like, well, I'm going to take mid lane. You're going to keep all your creep waves away so you can't just keep this push going. You can only kill my heroes. You can't kill my buildings.
Oh, he has Titan Sliver and BKB soon. Still hope. There's still a ray of hope. I can see him killing the Husker still. He has the damage.
Uh-huh. I'm looking at a double damage rune on Void Spirit. That may be a little stronger. And they're looking down towards Ember on bottom. Husker. Ready for the jump, Dreamer Cell. Let's see how you go. He's looking to drag him away. Look at this Glimmer Cape. They pull him in closer so Whitemon can actually ensure he gets the silence down, tipping him before the kill even happens. That's smart. That is definitely smart.
Yeah, this guy's a very good support player. Like, he's a upcoming support player. Like, very high skill. Not many people talk about him a lot, but he's very good.
Good damage on bottom, but once again, hook shot forward, Zephyr pushing around, he gets into the tree lines, but then the jump ball, oh, they disable the TP! He can't come back! Or maybe he can. No, he can't, he already bought the money for the BKB. Alright. So FBZ goes on the Husker, but really it's Husker going on FBZ. The glimpse comes back on Pugner, trying to get his own TP away, but the stuns are too much. And that should actually, well, it may not be the game.
It is.
Yes, good game. Good game is called. They were really hoping that they could just survive through this, but my god, as Geek fam just smacked this series out.
I mean, both games I think it's like just draft wins on both first and second game. It's just I felt like I don't even think that they played bad at all. You know, both games. It's just so hard for them to. It wasn't perfect, but it was really hard for them to play the game with given the given situation. You know, the situation that they put themselves in. Like the first game, it was not utilizing the last pick very well, and this
Yeah.
game as it felt like the last pick was also quite. They didn't really consider that everything because if they really wanted TA from the start, I know I mentioned AM. They needed to ban the Huskar. I mean, that's just plain straightforward. You know, you need to preempt the ban with the because if it tells me that they're not really planning very well. If you wanted to pick this hero and then you didn't ban to pick the hero, maybe they changed their mind. You know, that's why the bans and the pick didn't tally. The ban wasn't really preparing for this pick.
Yeah. Yeah, but how do you resolve that in the drafting phase? Like, what exactly? Like, how do you prepare for a fifth pick Husker? Like, how do you prepare for any fifth
And they
pick when
they need
when a
to
draft
see it.
comes around?
You need to see it. Like you're playing against a
Mhm.
team that has last pick. You have to see the meeple. You have to consider the meeple. You have to consider the Husker. You have to consider the L. You have to consider everything. If you don't consider it, you can only blame yourself. There's no one else to blame.
Uh-huh. That's a lot of prediction you're asking for in a draft, but I suppose that's why like you have like the sheets of paper coming out from OG and all the prep work that comes out from
I'm not
Geek.
saying it's easy, but you can only blame yourself if you miss out on something. There's no one
Yeah.
else to blame.
Yeah, it's actually kind of rough when we talk about it this way. Like we had the meta, I think it was like 6 months ago, where everything was about fifth pick. I was like, well, is a Brood going to get picked up? Have we got ourselves a Husker? Have we got what XYZ? Is Arc Warden going to get picked up? It's like, oh, we've forgotten about these heroes. And we were even talking like at the start of I don't know if it's this series or the last one, when we're saying like what happens when heroes fall out of meta? Like what happens when you forget about these heroes that can be OP in specific situations.
Well, the
Like,
problem is because the laning phase is way too important right now. I feel like when that happens, it restricts the way you can play Dota. You have to prioritize the lanes, and
mhm,
because of the 22nd pick, you get to pick a good matchup. That's why it changes the flow of the game a lot. When we were doing the China games the last 2 weeks, the CDA, we could see that a lot of the teams when they win the coin toss, they want the last pick over the having the first pick because it
mhm,
allows you to control the matchup.
mm. Yeah, actually, they chose first pick, right? I think.
I not sure. I'm not sure.
Yeah,
What
I
did they
don't have
choose?
access to the lobby anymore, but I'm fairly certain. Like each time I saw today, like if you had the choice, they actually chose first pick. So yeah, maybe that's something to just to tweak up a little bit. But I'm still happy for one thing. It means our games tomorrow should be very spectacular. As Geek fan, we'll have a lot of momentum and confidence coming out this one. They're so focused on the next game, they don't want to do an interview, so they're ready to go against TNC. But that is tomorrow. We start 1 hour earlier than today, where TNC will go up against Geek Fam, and then the winner will play the best of five against Fnatic. WinteR and myself will be there again. So if you want to have terrible casting, you know you're going to get it. So definitely turn up for tomorrow's games. Um, Anything you're looking forward to for tomorrow, WinteR? Something you hope to see these teams for tomorrow's series?
I think it's just in general, I want to see better drafting and better preparation. You know, I felt like
Mhm.
in C, I know you watch a lot of C before. There's always the issue with like the leadership, the draft, the strategy. You know, everyone
Yeah,
here knows that in C, people have the players have the talent, they have the skill.
yeah,
Everyone is very talented. It's just like lacking the leadership and the planning.
yeah. I don't think I've ever had as much heartbreak as I've had with watching SEA teams because there's like so many amazing players that give you so many amazing moments. But you're just like, can you put it together to get a win condition, to get a finish of a game, and actually pull out a good victory in a tournament? TNC has done that in the past as well. Fnatic with this new roster, they look like they're very capable, and maybe they get to play up against each other, or maybe Geek Fam can push their way through into the grand final. We don't know, but we'll find out tomorrow. So hopefully you'll join us then for our series tomorrow.